Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's Adam Ratliff with Adam So Fun, and today we're doing something a little bit different because it's time for me to clean the craft room. A few weeks ago, if you follow me on social media, that's Adam So Fun with an SEW on Facebook and Instagram, you might have seen that I got a big pallet. And it got delivered and I was like, it's the secret, it's coming soon, and I'm home and now it's here. So what that pallet was, some of you guessed it right, it's a new organizing system from Best Craft Organizer. I met them back in July of, at the St. Cloud. They're out of they're out of Minnesota. No, they're not. Yes, they are. They're out of Minnesota. So I met them at the St. Cloud Quilt Show and chatted with them, and I was looking at the system and I really liked what they had to offer. So chatted with them and like drew up some specs and everything, and that's what's gonna happen in my closet. So usually when I film, I know my angles, right? So if you look at any of the videos, usually the room looks kind of clean. It's not. It's a mess. And so I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do a little tour of the room. You know me, I collect things. I'm always bringing something home. So what the Best Craft Organizer, if you do any type of paper crafts, if you are a scrapbooker or a stamper, any paper crafts, you might know them as Stamp and Storage. So this is just kind of the fabric side and the more organizing side of them. But I opened the pallet today and I was so excited. Before we start like doing the little tour and stuff, this will be a multi-point video because today's video is like, hey, let me clean my craft room. I gotta get everything out to put new things in. But before we get into that, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you're notified when new videos drop. I'm super excited. I'm excited about the storage system because I think it's gonna do what I need it to do. But yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell. We did that. Now here we go. I'll give you a tour of the room in a second, but I opened the pallet and I don't know what I was thinking because I had seen it all put up. I saw their space at the quilt show, but I didn't see anything else. So that's all I saw. So when I opened everything up, I was very surprised that everything comes pieced together already. So I'm super excited because I don't have to put anything together. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna come for you too when you get your system. But I got multiple pieces. So like I said, it's coming pieced. They were individually wrapped. It's wood, I like that. And I have to find some scissors in my mess. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm gonna show you my mess. Ben's probably gonna get mad at me. So I'm gonna snip the zip tie, if I can get the scissors under there. Will they cut a zip tie? Oh, they did. All right, so this is just, I think I got like 8 or 9 of these. So these are storage systems for batting, for my fabric. So what they are, they're shelf units. This is their brand new. You can get them in white. They used to just be not painted. Now they're white. Very nice construction. What I loved about these is this piece. This is there's a bar up at top, and this is magnet. So how you store in this, you could just stack if you want, but they use boards. So a lot of you have used comic book boards and such. I got the Best Craft Organizer boards. They're sold in sets of 25. They're very heavy duty, which I like. Let me see if I can get one. So they're just heavy duty cardboard. So a little bit stronger than those than the boards from comic books. This just happens to be a line of Libs Elliot that I had in my just cubbies down here. And what I love about this, and I'm gonna have to turn this towards me for a second, is that I can put these on the shelf. Oh my gosh, it already looks great because it's white. So this side I have a flap, right? Well, I have a bookend. So if you don't fill the whole shelf up, you don't have to worry about things falling over. That was one of my biggest pet peeves when I used to do the system is, you know, if you went to the middle of the shelf, you were just out of luck. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. Let me make it so beautiful and pretty, and I can slide it down and tighten it up. Oh my gosh, I'm already in love. So yeah, so I got a bunch of these for my fabric. They make these for fabric. They make them for fat quarters. They all kind of mix and match. I bought a system, this kind of a tower system that's gonna have drawers in it. So I'll have some thin drawers, some thicker drawers, and then the thickest drawers. So it's like they count it like a 1, 2, 3. The nice thing is you can go and you can mix and match the system. So I think my drawers, I got 2. I'll have to look at my drawing. But there's going to be 2 next to each other. And as you go in, you can pick and choose the number of drawers you want. So you could do 2 number 1s and 4 number 2s and 3 number 3s and vice versa. And those numbers allocate, like each stack has how many spaces that you want. So so I have mine there. I think it's actually 3. But that drawer 3, when I was there, I was talking to them because some of their drawers had spool storage, just a lot of really great storage ideas. And I said, you know, it's a shame that you can't make one of these tall enough for cones. And, you know, I was walking by again and they stopped me and they're like, what if you put the cones on their side? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that, you know, like boom, like, pow. So I grabbed the drawer. I actually took 2 drawers and I just walked off. I didn't even say I'll be right back. I just stole their drawers, went over to Superior Threads because they had a booth there, and just took some of their thread and walked off. So I'm walking around with thread. 369. I think it was. I think you could fit 12. I think it's 18. I don't have any of the drawers open, or I'll tell you. It was 12 or 18 cones in one of those drawers on the side, like cones of like King Tut, So Fine. If it was Omni, I think it was 3, maybe 9 or 10. I can't remember off the top of my head, but this is what's going on. I'm going to show you the room because today it's like we're starting to clean up. So Ben said we're going to change this from a hoarding haven. We're changing, a hoarding haven to a quilting maven. I don't know. He's usually good at that stuff. Those fabrics look good there. So yeah, so I'm going to be able to, I believe, like I said, I think I have 9 of these. I'm going to be able to stack them and just do all of my fabric on boards that fit in here. And then I'll still have my other storage things that I can use. They also have a system where it's blocks instead of the full 2-piece. It's just a square, and they fit into some of the Ikea cabinets or Ikea units. So you can, if you have those Ikea units, you just stick it right in. Still has the great bookends. Still has the look, and like I said, this is wood. This isn't like solid like the Ikea stuff is. So I'm very excited, but I do have to clean up first. So I'm gonna give you a tour of the room. And because you have to see it before and after or it didn't happen, right? So I'm gonna leave everything how it is because I want you to see like what I work in and how I have to move everything every time I do stuff. Maybe you'll have a little sympathy for me or something. I don't know. But yeah, so this is my Thanksgiving week project. I need to do this. I need to quilt a few quilts. I have a lot to do. So first project is off on the go. We're gonna start cleaning my room. Yeah. I'll see you here in a second. All right, everyone. I told you I would give you a tour of the craft room. I don't even know if you could see me because I'm pointing the camera around, but let's go. I turned off the other camera that I was recording the intro with, and now I'm using my iPhone so I can move you around. So don't get dizzy. So first you'll see that I have all my recording equipment, and that gets moved around dependent on where I want to go. There's a bag of scraps. And this is my room. I made those blocks yesterday. But yeah, I need to put something on the wall. Don't tell me. There's my thing. Like I said, I just filmed this. So here is my cutting table. It's all the things I bought. I actually bought this at St. Cloud too. So here's my cutting table. It's full of stuff. I was using my AccuQuilt, so all my dies are out. It's just full of stuff. If I come down and I slide down, you'll see all my fabric and rulers and some stuff. On the ground, it's all cords. There's a quilt that I need to quilt, some batting, my other sewing machine, lots of bags of trash because I need to put trash somewhere. Yeah, a lot of stuff you'll see is familiar because you've seen me buy it. Let's see, some kits, my machine, that one little area of my PlayStation controller. That one little area is there so I can actually piece. Let's see, my design wall's in the back with that quilt that should have been quilted a few weeks ago. It still hasn't. I love those blocks. Kristen Gassaway, you're amazing. This is the Bountiful block of the month, exclusively from Connecting Threads. Oh, here's a fun corner. So here's a corner of just mess. And the thing is, I need these shelves open because I don't have enough space for stuff. But I'm hoping that's what this organization system is going to help me with. Lots of stuff on there. We'll turn over block of the month fabrics, Taco 1 and Taco 2. There's my red snappers that are just collecting dust. Lots of stuff in my long arm cart. Magnets. There's just stuff everywhere. Look under here. Horrible, 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 horrible. Batting hanging. There's my HQ 510, so I have easy access for it when I use it. I love that straight stitch machine. I just opened that. That's why there's a bag there. Here we go. Yeah, fabric and game pieces and Hugo's Amazing Tape and books and kits. Everything's going on. And then we get to the closet. I realized the light was off. And then we get to the closet. So right here is another pressing mat. I have some panels, my PlayStation. I stick stuff over here out of the way, scan and cut mats. So here's the closet. And this is what I'm hoping it helps me with. So on the right, we have a lot of stuff that needs a home, like these little kits. Those kits need a home. And these are quilts I need to quilt. I leave them on that shelf. All of these containers, I could probably go through and get rid of stuff. I just need to do it, right? Rolls of batting. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna deal with those, but they're here. My thread. The only thing that's actually sorted is my thread racks. Up on the top shelf. Oh, the top shelf isn't bad. We have stabilizers and batting, some shipping boxes, Munchkin, a game that I really want to play, but we haven't played. A pillow Mickey gave to us that the dog chewed a button, so I need to fix that. Now, if I move this, which is soft and stable and black, you'll see my Ikea shelf. One Ikea shelf. This is the shelf that has pieces that slide into it, and I actually have pieces so I can move that shelf, and I'm going to put it back to back. I'll take it out of here and put it on a different wall because one of the units is coming in here, and I'll be able to access like fat quarters and stuff off of both sides of the shelf, and I believe there's 4 cubbies in there. Behind here is another Ikea shelf. Let's see if we can roll things around. And so this has a lot of fat quarters in it too. Not that I can use them because I can't get to them, right? Here's a cart. And the cart has a lot of stuff on it too. I think the whole top shelf of this cart is all zippers. So that it's just one of those things. There's another Ikea shelf under here. That one's not really that full. Let me see. I didn't make a mess. That one's not really that full. It could be like stacked up like this, much nicer. But I'm hoping this system helps me make things much nicer. So I'm going to be able to put some things here, and there's going to be stuff here, and then a little bit over here on the wall. Most of the stuff on the top shelves, not really going to change. But I will be able to put things in a home. You know, if I have threads will go in a home. Threads will go in a home. I hope there's my Laura Star, and there's my Players Club card. So I'm hoping the system allows me to put things into a space so everything can have a home. Oh my gosh, this is my new rug from Ruggable. It's my runner with the thick mat. It's fantastic. And my cute little thing. So I'm just hoping, there's my bathroom with stuff in it too. So yeah, I'm just hoping that this system allows me to put things into a space so everything can have a place to live. That's my hardest thing. I want things to have a place to live. I'm a collector. It's really hard for me to get rid of things. So hopefully I also am able to go through some of the stuff and get rid of some things. But my first step, I got to get things out. I got to box it back up, get it out of that room so I can start stacking up and making my thing. I hope you enjoy this process. Again, I think the products are great. Have I used them yet? No, but I used them for 30 seconds and I loved it. So hopefully you take advantage of that sale, and I will make sure to post it. But talk to you soon. Bye. All right, so here I am in the closet. I have a big Costco bin. I'm just gonna start cleaning things up and putting them in the bin. So I hope you liked the tour of my hurricane craft room. I'm excited to see what it looks like after. I'm excited for things to have a place. That's my hardest thing, is things just don't have a place. So we will see you next week whenever I hopefully have this installed. I already love the product because it came put together. But I just think it's, like I said, they are made very well. I love that it has the bookend style. The boards are super high quality. And if you wanted to get your own boards, I'm sure you could. I just figured if I'm getting everything, I might as well get it. And yeah, hopefully you took advantage of the sale that's happening. I did post that on Monday. So yeah, as always, at the end of the day, it's just quilting or sorting or organizing, and we want to be happy. We want to be in a good mood. Put on a good book and go clean your craft room. It's about time, and we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Bye.